red Ted art. Today we've made a Disney Princess Belle Corner bookmark. I think she's really cute and she's really simple. So come on, let's take a look and see how Belle is made. So to make our Belle, we've got some basic colours of paper, some sort of like a creamy pinkish paper, some brown, some yellow, some pinks, but of course you can just use white paper depending on what you've got at home. We've also got a glue stick, a pen, some scissors, and we're going to get started and make our basic corner bookmark. As always, we will need a square piece of paper, so I'm turning my A5 into a square by folding it across and then cutting along the straight edge. Do keep the piece you're cutting off, it's always handy for other little projects. And then we're going to fold, bring the bottom corner up to the top sort of right angled corner, and we'll bring this corner up into the other side. Open up, take one flap down, tuck it in as neatly as possible, bring this flap over, tuck it in, and as per usual, this is now our basic corner bookmark, which you've seen many times here before. Now for Belle, I'm going to make sure that she sits in my book like this, so you want the sort of closed bit on this side, and I'm going to start to decorate her. First thing I want to do is just trim this corner off a bit and turn it in kind of like a slightly rounded face. It's not an exact science, I'm just kind of rounding it off just to give her a bit of shape. But to be honest, you can leave it square if you want. Here we go. Maybe a little bit softer there. And it doesn't really matter too much. It's not, like I say, it's not an exact science. Although having said that, I do want my ends to look similar. So I might just trim it a tiny bit more. There is a risk that you just keep trimming and trimming. So don't fall into that trap. Right, now I need to have Belle's hair. Now for me, Belle has kind of this sort of hairstyle but kind of folds back and has a sort of a ponytail at the top. Now what I want to do is I want to make sure it fits over the top of my bookmark. I can trim a bit more the corners. In fact, I might just do that now because that'll give us a bit more sort of playing space with the hair. And I'm going to get a pencil and I'm going to just see, so about 2/3, 1/3. I'm going to sort of sketch outside my bookmark, find the middle and sketch. So what I've done is, I know you can't see it very well, but I've kind of done a heart and a heart, and then we'll come down and come straight. Can you see that? Here we go, look, looks like a bit like a heart, doesn't it? And then the same, I'm going to shape it down below for her sort of hairline, and then we'll see what that looks like. You might have to do it 2-3 goes if you don't want to waste paper. So you can see that a little bit, can't you? If you're worried about wasting paper, use some scrap paper to sort of trace it out first. You know, create like a template, and then you can cut it out from your brown paper as you go along. So now I'm going to cut the detail. Don't glue it on yet until you're ready. So I'm going to leave that. I think that's okay to start with. Yeah, I'm quite happy. Now I would like part of the hair continues with the pattern. So I've got a little bit of, you know, the ponytail. So I'm going to put a little bit of brown behind it to give that shape. Then I'm going to get where's my little bit of yellow gone? Here it is. Kind of add a little bit of yellow as kind of like her hairband. Again, you can trim it in a minute just to make it fit. That's probably a bit too much. Let's just see. And you just keep checking and seeing what it looks like. I think that looks all right, doesn't it? And then you need the third part of her hair, which is kind of like a little bobble that sticks out. Okay, cut a bit more brown. Let's see. this one. So you want kind of a, and this one I'm going to make not even, but I want to be able to kind of see it sticking out a little bit to the side. And then we'll just see again what all the pieces look like together. Don't want too much yellow. I think that looks quite nice, don't you think? That looks like Belle's hair. So that means we can stick it all together and maybe give it a little trim if it needs it. And then I also wanted to, and this is just a kind of an experiment, but I'm not sure yet. Like I said, I've not made Belle before. I'm going to put part of a ponytail. So if I want to have a little brown bit sticking out at the bottom, so I'm just going to cut it, and then at the end we'll have a look and see what it looks like. Kind of, you know, when you just have little strands of hair peeping out at the bottom, like so. But let's see. So, glue all my hair together. Put lots of glue. Try not to get the glue all over your fingers. That often happens, and then it gets really tricky to get it all together. Last piece. Oh, wrong way around. This way around. Here we go. Now, because I really want you to be able to see the difference of the hair, it's a very dark brown I've used there. So what I might just do is get a piece of paper just underneath. I'm going to add some outlines so you have that cartoon effect, but just kind of also to emphasize her hair. I should have probably have done that before sticking it together, but you know, I'm making it up as we go along. Right, let's add some glue to the top of our, make sure it's the right way around. Belle, now we want her eyes. Now I'm going to start off with a pencil, because sometimes I start these and then I don't get the eye in quite the right place. So I'm going to do it with a pencil and then go over with a pen. Isn't she cute? Right, you could leave her at this point, but I want to add a couple more details, which is basically, as we mentioned, a little bit of ponytail that I think kind of peeps out at the bottom. Let's just put the black outline on there. In fact, I might use a different pen. That one's so thin. Use a slightly thicker one. And it just means that it's got that kind of ponytail feel. I think I want to cut this side a bit. And I also want to add some little yellow earrings. And I know not all of the drawings or all of the images of Belle have the little yellow earrings, but I think when it comes to crafts, it's quite nice when the Disney princesses have kind of like this continuous theme. So each of the princesses have their own colour, don't they? And Belle definitely has yellow. There you have her. We've made Belle a Belle Corner bookmark. Now the only thing I need to do now is once everything is dried, I'm going to very gently rub out the pencil marks, but I don't want to do those now just in case I smudge things. But there you go, there we have Belle. So leave me a comment down below, add this to your playlist. Let me know if you want me to see any other Disney princesses. I'm quite tempted by Snow White and maybe doing the Beast. But in the meantime, have fun with Belle and see you here again soon. Take care. Bye.